You know, I've always found it strange. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body's fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows.
Let's
they
go!
Say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. Let's play.
Horrible. Horrible. Gamer. Horrible. PG-17.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket.
We got 30 seconds on the mic. 25. It's been a while. 10 seconds. How we doing, everybody? It has been a while, to say the least. It has been a while. How we doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Like it. Oh, I'm loving the hype. It's been a minute. It's been a minute and a half. Minute and a half. Minute and a half. How's everybody doing? In one sentence in the chat, give me your latest, greatest update. Headhunter, I know yours. Give me one sentence in the chat. I am Horrible Gamer 17. If you don't know that, you're confused. Welcome back to the stream. It is nice to have you here. I hope our internet holds out today. That's my biggest concern, to be very honest. The internet. All right, we're going to have to tone it down a little bit because we can't be too excited for the bad gaming. All right, so like I said, in the chat, let's put one sentence in there for how, or your latest, greatest update, if you could. Latest, greatest update. That would be wonderful to see. Wonderful to see. Yes, it is about a 30-second delay from what I gather as well. When are we going to get some horrible Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer gameplay? That's a big question. Well, so I'm horrible at gaming. I'm even worse at figuring out randomizers. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? There it is. Headhunter. I got married. He's got a woman. It's CBH. Cheesy Butt Hunter. You're alive. Hey, that's an update. That is an update. We've got, so, little roll call here from what I can tell. We've got Nai in the chat, who I believe is in Australia at the moment, right? Australia. Crazy, crazy. We've got Headhunter, obviously here, because he's always here, because he's amazing. And then we've got Jackson's Mafia, one state over from where I'm at. Oh, sorry, Jackson, sorry. But you're alive, so that's good. Somebody who hasn't used turn signals on the road hasn't killed you yet, so that's cool. That's always a plus. Calling that a win. We're gonna jump into a game here in a little bit, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys, because, you know, it's been a while. I've, like, not said that for a year, and so, you know, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. CBH is here, too, just on the other end of the couch. Ah, yes, marriage. Other end of the couch. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So thank you guys so much for popping in so far. We've, like I said, we've got Jackson, Headhunter, Nye. And if I missed anybody else, I apologize. Or if you're just lurking, that's cool too. Don't feel the need to chat. It's all good. I'm just glad you're here. I am just glad that you are here. And I'm also glad that the internet is not sucking the big one. Yet. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. We love where we live, but man, the internet is like the issue. For sure. Hey, everybody give a shout out to Nat1 in the chat, huh? Nat1, remember him? Remember that guy? Remember that guy? Thank you guys so much for joining in with me today. It is so nice to be back, albeit for the time being. I don't know what the future will bring, but here we are. You are also, I'll tell you what, this is what I can do. Not all the lights are on, but you are also in the new man cave location, I guess we'll call it. I don't really have a full-on name for it yet. It is a shed, believe it or not. that we've kind of fine-tuned. See if I can do this without making you sick. I love my Yoda lamp. Love that. Love that. Disaster! Disaster is also here. Check it out, check it out. Disaster. Get some love in the chat for Nat 1 and Disaster, because they in love and all that. You know what I'm saying? Little Will Smith there. Alright, well, now hold on a minute. Hold on a minute before we do a little tour. Is that a Cryptizer? Have we spotted a Cryptizer in the chat? Think. Cryptizer, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, sorry, I was focusing on chat. All right, I got my fridge and cabinet area over there. It's pretty much stocked with 90s style drinks, which is amazing, except that my kids stole all my Capri Sun. But that's fine. That's fine. All right, yeah, we got a friggin' free coffee table off the side of the road that my dad and I fixed up. That was good stuff. Got our chairs that you guys have... I call these the Nat 1 and HG chairs because those are the things that we friggin' sat and slept in for our first charity-thon. And let me tell you, right the bottom bar right there, yeah, like this shit right here, those are not comfortable to sleep on. And then over yonder, you'll see there's shelves of gaming, and behind that, there's a whole seating area with the table and stuff. I don't have the light on, I apologize. But yeah, that's kind of the general gist of the new man cave shed place location thing. The gang's all here, mostly. Oh my gosh. I have turned into an old man. Well, that, yes, true story for all of us. The true story for all of us. I see Cryptizer saying, "Miss this." Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. So, the only not the only caveat, but the biggest caveat I have currently going on is that apparently there's not a lot of games downloaded in my Steam, and so I went to download the one I wanted to play tonight, and it was just a creeper of download progress. So it's not the game I'm going to get to play tonight. We are going to be playing some Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, at least as a starting point. We'll go from there. And the game I wanted to play, just to be very transparent, was, it's been a while since I streamed, so the idea was I was going to stream for the first time in a while, so why wouldn't I go to my first game I ever streamed, which would have been, who knows in the chat, Marie. Oh, we got our Canadian emote for Marie. If you've got that available to you, it's the time to throw it in there. Catastrophe, straight from Canada, Marie herself. Good to see you, Marie. How have you been? The gang's all here, almost. I think we're missing Black Flag. He gets it. That's it. That was the one. And I see they're doing a remaster of that. Something like that's going on. I don't know if that's true. If anybody knows that's true, that'd be a cool moment to find out it's true. It can handle randomizer with more than one person playing the same randomized game. Yes, I've seen that. Yes, which I've seen like multiplayer Ocarina of Time too, I think. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, yeah. Oh my god, it's V! We got another emote. Hold on. V coming at us with the emote. Vito, purple for the pillow. Going back in time. Nah, you didn't cheat, you just paid attention. You're doing alright. This is quite the throwback experience. Holy crap. Is it making me feel old. Oh, we got the Sarah. Everybody, I want to do this is going to be freaking weird. I want to do the thing that they do in Star Wars Episode 1 at the pod race when the announcers announce somebody that's in the race. They say whatever the name is, you know, it wasn't Anakin, it was like one of the other guys, and the two-headed guy, he goes, you know, for example, "Dust Sarah." They like do a little chant thing. And I was trying to do that for Sarah. So, how you doing, Sarah? How you doing? What did you miss? Nothing. This is the first stream in a long time. Archipelago randomizers? What's different about those? What's different about those? A remake has been a rumor for so long, but here's hoping. Okay, well, I'm late to that game, but I also hope that it's true. It's so good to have everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for jumping in. I appreciate this. This is always mind-blowing to me that if I'm gone for a while and I pop back in, y'all are like, yo, we're here. We're here. And I think that that says a lot about our community. So shout outs to you guys. I've missed you for what it's worth. I've missed you. I really have. The day that I have, and to be honest, this stream is a test because recently our internet is very cellular based. So like recently they were updating towers and stuff around our area. And I was like, all right, internet's been actually showing some strength. Let's give this stream a go. So this is actually a big test for us, the community, me, the whole nine. That's why I did such an early countdown, which I don't like doing that, but I did that today because I was like, if it's not going to work, I want to find out in the countdown before I get too involved and see everybody and it falls apart. But I mean, from what I'm seeing, unless you guys are seeing something else, we're holding strong. Internet-wise, we're holding strong. I can hear Dust Sarah saying, what did I miss? I can hear her voice. Playing Wind Waker, friend was playing RuneScape. Internet is choppy today, I see. I don't like hearing that. Headhunter, are you still at GameStop on any level? I still have the stuff you mailed me. If nobody knows that, so a while ago now, but Headhunter mailed me banners from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Harry Potter, and then some posters also. Just out of the kindness of his heart, kind of like GameStop was throwing them away or whatever. And he just mailed them to me and was like, you want these? I was like, freaking yeah. And they're huge. It's like a blanket. It's massive. 300 or more games in the randomized pool. Wow. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, I was so disappointed though when I went to. I also didn't know I uninstalled it at any point to do Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was my real goal today. I was very upset about that. And then I started going through, and a lot of my games are no longer installed, so options were slim today, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I thought Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. It's an N64 game, but I've played plenty of friggin' Mario and Zelda every time I've been streaming. So I thought, you know what, let's enter the Star Wars world again in the 90s, which is a unique place to be if you don't know. Star Wars in the 90s. And I don't even mean just like the prequels starting to come out and stuff. I'm talking like the world of Star Wars. What a transitional time in the 90s. What a transitional time. Twitch actually crashed for you. Okay. People, different games, and the item pool was shared between all those games. My Wi-Fi is poopy. Stream is not working properly. Let me do some things. Hopefully get back to you. I hate telling you this. It might not be you. It's like, sounds like a bad breakup. It's me, not you. It's me, not you. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you can still hear it, you know. Oh, I didn't cut it. I'm still here. The internet. Oh my gosh. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. You know I'm supposed to be the guy that you're watching technically, but I just kind of sit here and watch the chat happen because, well, you're telling me what's going on. I'm still here. I didn't do anything different, but you know, whatever. Why did you say the voice of God? Is that because that's all you hear is the voice? That's rough. I'm just sorry. Maybe you got music too, though. The raw power of the original viewers of this stream. You know what? Freaking, let's roll with that concept. You guys are having a stream all on your own then in the chat. I'm not even actually doing anything. Oh my God, this is horrible. It's great, but it's welcome to Horrible Internet 17. Horrible Internet 17. Ooh, that would be H instead of HG. That'd be HI. I don't know why that. I don't know why that's cool, but that's not cool actually. It's stupid. But here we go. Everything is much better now. That's good. That's good. That's probably just my internet being like, it's good, and then it's not, and then it's good, and then it's not, and then it's good, and then it's not. Hi 17. You heard that pretty quick, actually. That's a good sign. I am doing pretty well, Nye. I appreciate you asking. How are you doing in Australia with your amazing... What is that, like an externship or just a job in general over there? I missed the details on that. Did you stop Steam downloads? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually killed those a while ago. Yep. Just double checked, too, and they're all... Yeah. It's just me, internet. It just sucks. I'll do a task manager thing real quick, just to make sure nothing crazy's going on that I didn't know. Yeah, that's the crazy part. My percentages, like CPU usage, all this kind of stuff, is really low, too. It just comes down to the internet's poor. Cheesy Butt Hunter! If it makes you happy, makes you feel better, HG, my internet has been choppy as hell. No, it doesn't make me feel any better. That means that more than just me is suffering. I don't like that. I don't like that. So we have HG17, High 17, and then my made-up name of AG47 for Average Gamer 47. I don't know who Average Gamer would be, but I'd like to meet him because every once in a while I might have a shot. Yeah, I saw your GameStop comment. Yep. I asked you actually, what was your favorite and least favorite part of that job? Oh, okay. WHV, work holiday visa. Thank you for explaining that, because I would have sat here with Himhan about WHV for a while. Are you going to be there a full year now? We can suffer in a group. Yes! Suffer as a group. The horrible sufferers. So horrible internet. So we have Hoth, which is home of the Horribles. If you didn't know that, fun fact, it's been a while, but friggin' catch up, but you're in the Horribles, so it's fine. So we would have the Horrible Internet group. HIG users. Maybe we should say like HIGU. That sounds like a disease. Well, welcome to the disease. You have HIGU. You're the Horrible Internet group users. There's no cure. Not until technology reaches you. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, what was some of your name changes? Because I remember Nye, and there was a number at the end of that, I believe. I like nice, because it's like nice. I get it. We simply cannot forget Higgles. Oh my gosh. Oh, V. Hold that thought. Look what I've got still. Ow! Ow! He better pull out the... I did! I did! Look! It's still here. It's very hard to do that with glasses and headphones. Side note. But for you, I did that. I actually have all the pillows. All the pillows! I don't know why... I don't know who says it. But I have like the HG17 old pillow, and I've got the Subathon pillow if anybody ordered that or remembers that from the merch store, which the merch store is still active, I think. I didn't check it, and it has like a plethora of the emotes that I've designed and dedicated to you guys, so hopefully you got a chance to check that out. Not that you had to buy it, but it was just cool to look at. It was cool to see your emote on things. Favorite, being able to keep up with the game news. Yep, okay, fair enough, Headhunter. Easy and least favorite, people who think their crap don't stink and yell at us for no reason. I imagine those are people bringing in trades. It was Nye Imp 4? Okay, alright. Yeah. Same PC gaming chair? Oh yeah, actually, shout outs to boy, I hope I have this right. I'm pretty sure Nat1 bought me my original gaming chair, I think. I'm pretty sure that's who that was. It's been like years. But that was a wonderful surprise if I remember right. Yes. You have that pillow? And actually, Headhunter sent a picture. Actually, my mind's going like 50 miles an hour here, unlike my internet. You guys should put some pictures in the chat of any old merch that you have gotten over the years in the Discord chat. Just like your mugs, and I think one of you had like a mug collection going on. I don't know if it was V or Marie or who it was, but somebody had like one of every mug that we had done over the years, or one from every event, which was pretty darn cool. But yeah, like you should share those in the Discord chat. I'm trying to keep that Discord floating a little bit while we have our pauses because you guys are awesome. Yeah, my commands aren't working. That's a fun fact in chat. Oh, right, Jackson, I got you. I remember that story now. Your cat's favorite mug still? That's, well, why not? Only have 15,000 channels. Nah, you're good, man. Listen, all things in time. All things in time. V has the mug collection. See if I can find a photo for the Discord. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, even if it's just like one mug. I'm just curious. Like, throw it in the Discord. Let's see what's up. Free Infinity. I kind of yelled that. Got a little excited. I apologize. Free Infinity's here. Happy holidays, my friend. Happy holidays. How are we doing? How's our neighbors, Free Infinity? Are they a disaster as always? Your cat comes running every time she hears the mug. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. You get a photo of the cat with the mug, and then it'll be the cat's mug shot. I'll be here all night. All right, you guys want to? You want me to attempt playing a game? You want me to jump into Star Wars here? I know you come to watch the games, nothing else. Don't ask me why she is orange. What's her being orange have anything to do with it? Neighbors have moved out. The new neighbors are better, so I'll take it. Every time I get a neighbor update from you, it is better. I don't think you're ever satisfied, but it's always better. Not here for the games, just good to catch up with everyone. Well, I agree with that. I mean, I agree. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect to see so many of you tonight. I thought, you know, 2, maybe 3 of you would be able to pop in. I picked a Sunday night, which I never have Sunday night off, but I had this one because it's a weird week schedule with Thanksgiving. And I was like, you know what? I owe these guys. I owe this community this, at least. And as you see, the internet is a thing, but here we are. Sarah knows what orange cat means. Typically orange cat energy. I have an orange cat too. It's orange cat energy. What? All the orange cats share a single brains. Is this like an internet knowledgeable fact? Is this like meme material or something I don't know about? This is not, well, okay, it's kind of a home office. Over there is a little bit of office stuff. I manage a restaurant that I sold my restaurants that I owned. Side note, if you didn't know that, and went through a big career change, and currently am managing a restaurant for a well-known company. I'll probably leave it at that. So it's kind of my home office, but it's actually a shed that, and I'll do a quick scan for you, Infinity, real quick. It's a shed that we remodeled and turned it into a man cave, essentially, / studio for streaming and all that fun stuff. I don't have all the lights on. I wasn't really ready to show everything. I don't care. I just don't have lights on. Yoda lamp, by the way. Yoda lamp. I want to point that out. It's pretty freaking cool. My mother bought me that for birthday, I think. Listen, when you get over 30 years old, It all just starts to blend together. And I know if you all are out there, you hear me on that. Here to hang with HG Games, just a hair of A+. Well, I got bad news for you. I'm getting better at games. Just saying. Like, be ready when we jump in. Like, I'm probably going to be amazing. Amazing, strong word. I'm going to be better. The bar was pretty low, so average. I won't push it. I won't stretch the truth too much. It's not that they are chaotic, it's just they do most unhinged things at times. It's a fact. Orange cats are something. This is news to me. This is news to me. And I've owned an orange... Well, it wasn't an orange cat. It was like a calico, but it had orange in it. She was a little special. She ate the box she came in. Was that a sign? Wish we could get back to the weekly streams. I know it's harder, but still would be fun. Hey, I appreciate that comment, and I'm keeping it in mind. I'm trying to fit it in. If I didn't have a career change coming up again, it would be easier to actually fit this in, because my current schedule, my current position, it actually would have been possible. Internet would have been special, but the idea would have been possible. Found some mug photos, sent them in the Discord. Thank you for doing that. I might peek at that here while I'm sitting here. Infinity, I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Do me a favor and ask her where she got the Yoda lamp from. I can answer that because I found it. This is actually kind of neat. This is more than just your basic lamp. The Bradford Exchange, which I'd heard of, but I never fully understood it. But they actually only make limited edition numbers of things. So this Yoda lamp actually came with a certificate of authenticity. And it's, one of so many or whatever, which is just a cool plus. But yeah, it's the Bradford Exchange. You can, I don't know if it's cheaper to buy it through Amazon or rate from the website, but that's, if you type in Bradford Exchange, BRADFORD, and Yoda lamp, they have other things too. And you probably can't see the lamp shade, but it says do or do not. There is no try with the rebel symbol in the middle. It's kind of badass. That's all I'm saying. Bishman. Oh, everybody. Freaking go. So amazing. Thank you guys. Let me know if that music gets too loud. I'm trying to find a balance with it here. Do I still have the restaurant? No, I do not still have my restaurant. I still manage a restaurant, though. Been blending together for you since you were a young adult. You have issues with keeping track of time. Well, I'm just saying I feel your pain at this point. I'm barely over 30, and I understand. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. All right, so we've had Chainsaw here, Disaster, Dust Sarah, Jackson, nice, V, Cripitizer, Free Infinity, Headhunter, and Marie. Absolutely mind-blowing people in the chat so far. Thank you so much for popping in. We are going to jump into Star Wars here in a few minutes. I was just kind of catching up with chat, catching the internet up, all that kind of stuff. And actually, during our intro, I wanted to make sure I shouted out Headhunter, 27-month, I believe, straight resubscription to the channel. Like, can we have some hype in the chat for that support from Headhunter? Always here. I don't think he's missed a stream that I can recall. Guy's been working and he has his phone, like, down there still listening at least. Crazy. Be popping in and out. Just wanted to stop and say hi as soon as possible. Bish, thank you, man. I know you're... that guy's another busy guy doing the starting a career life, college in the mix, whole bunch of stuff. Just crazy. Yeah, scrambled everyone's brain. Yeah, for sure. HG's internet can't handle the viewer's existence. I'd like to think that's the reason. I don't know what the rest of the reason when you guys aren't streaming with me that it does it. Oh, man. Oh, and Cheesy Butt Hunter, I did forget about you. I'm so sorry. You're 100% right. Thank you for calling me out. I'm good with that. I like to make sure I include everybody. Speaking of including everybody might remember last year I went to the Awesome Games Done Quick. I actually have my badge here. Got my legit awesome GDQ Games Done Quick 2025. I have some exciting news about this, actually, that I'm really, really happy to be with my buddy, whose username is Rocco's Macho Latte. Pretty sure Matcha Latte. But him and I are going to be in Pittsburgh, where the event's taking place, in January again. But this time, we get to be behind the scenes. We are going to be actually reading through the donations that come in and filtering them out to send over to the host, which will be like 2 desks over or whatever. So that's actually really cool to me, because I've been watching GDQ for 10 plus years, and now I get to actually just be part of it on a deeper level. And I think that's going to be very inspiring when it comes to streaming and doing more Twitch related items. You know, you guys have been part of stuff like that before. We've done charity-thons, we've done subathons. I was looking at some highlight videos just as I was getting back in the swing of things. What the hell was I doing? Why didn't you guys stop me? I saw myself in a plethora of random clothes, mostly women's, dancing in front of twerking. It was a very poor rendition of twerking for you guys for some sort of subathon point thing we did. Y'all need to like control me or something when that happens. HG Dono readings. That's right. That's right. I know that song that was just playing. I think the Mario one. Yeah. Yeah, this playlist playing in the background is pretty legit stuff. It's Nintendo based, but it's pretty legit. Oh, the sea shanty clips, yeah. You were not alone. Well, so hold on. I think Nat1 is talking about when him and I had to do Barbie Girl or something, I think, and we were wearing some stuff. But in my apartment back in the day, these guys had like, through points, they had to pick different clothing to put on me or something. We've done so much stuff between pink hair and subathons, charity-thons, group things, solo things, just like a lot. A lot. The sea shanties, though, I forgot about that. That was one of our last group charity-thon things. I was very proud of the group, which included the Duck, Proto Dragon, Nat1, Rocco. There was other people. We even had a guy named Nick. I can't remember if Crippy was part of that one or not. But they just kind of took shifts, and we did a 24-hour-a-day, like 6-day run or something, because everything you guys donated went to that timer, and it was just constant gameplay. Because the other subathons I did, you know, at nighttime, we'd have to like, I'd stay live on the camera, and I'd like sleep over in the corner or whatever, and we'd play, you know, review games and whatnot, things that have happened in the past. But that one, we really got to just be live doing something all the time. Now, that didn't mean that you didn't see the Duck sitting there playing Halo 3 in the morning, you know, dozing off for a second. Yeah, but the Duck, he's here. He's here. Speak and it shall happen. Well, with that in mind, good internet. Where's that? So my internet's bad, but Ducky, whole nother level bad. Whole nother level bad. He couldn't open Twitch. Like, forget streaming on it. Poor guy. Poor guy. Did you ever watch K-pop Demon Hunters with your kids? Yes. And in the car, they want it played all the time. And like, they're catchy songs and stuff, but I'm kind of over it now. It's been a while. I love that the Duck was, I didn't, that's great. That's just great. Says his name and appears, I believe in the Ducky. What, the Duck? What's my favorite song from Demon Pop Hunters or whatever? It's like Demon Slay. What's K-pop Demon Hunters? I feel like I'm missing a word in that. No, maybe that's not it. Favorite song is probably Takedown, because it's kind of catchy. Not Soda Pop, I'll tell you that. It's not Soda Pop. I'm over Soda Pop. Over it. I don't want to talk about it. Don't bring it up. Wrestling fans get that reference? Which reference was that? I wouldn't get it. I'm not a wrestling fan, but I'm just curious. Takedown slaps. So does Will Smith. Valid opinion. Not Soda Pop. Also valid opinion. Thank you. Because I don't like it. It doesn't even match like what they got going on. Like, what I'm freaking talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. This is not my goal. Anyway, Idol was a decent song from the boy band part of that. But yeah, not Soda Pop. Not Soda Pop. Free is good. Free is good. It's touchy feely and all that. Yeah. There's a WWE wrestler whose gimmick is whenever someone says his name, he shows up. His name is Joe Hendry in his theme song. Ah. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. So, with that being said, with what were we talking about before the Demon Hunter thing came? I just saw Nat One's You Quacked Loud Enough. Oh, I remember something. Maybe some of you remember this. He's gonna kill me. Hey, Nat One. What kind of sauce you want with that? You know, like the tenders you were eating? What kind of sauce you want with that? You start talking about things, and I started wanting to know, because we were like muting back and forth a little bit in the channel. What kind of sauce you want with that? I played your Idol No Joke for at least 2 weeks nonstop, no other songs in rotation. That's not healthy. I just want you to know, like, that's just not, don't do that to yourself. That's not a good idea, V. Mother Truckin' Barbecue. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. He remembers. I was looking back at something else too. So, you guys are gonna yell at me for this. And I'll fix it if you want. But there's probably 100 plus of, hey, look, there's the emote. That's his subathon thing that was, yeah, that was 2021. Woo. But on my YouTube channel, there's probably 100 plus videos that have been locked. Because at the time I was using the channel for something else, and then I fixed it because I had a mix up on which channel was which. Anyway, there's a lot of old YouTube videos on the Horrible Gamer 17 YouTube channel. I can open those if you guys really want to like go down memory lane. I'm talking like Man Cave weekend streams. I'm talking the first stream I ever did with Assassin's Creed. I'm talking like they're not good. Like there's no energy at all. But they're there. I can unlock them if you guys want me to. So, just a little Discord side note. You can let me know if you're really bored one day and you're like, I don't remember to waste my life. I've been listening to Idol for 2 weeks straight. I'm gonna go to HG's channel and lower the bar more. Oh man. So V, you're saying that, and Marie, you're saying that your eyes would turn into the popcorn kernel thing when you see their abs or whatever. I don't talk about this. Upbeat tempo kind of songs, or the vibe of the song has to be something I like. Well, speaking of that, I've had many people ask me before, and I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but that song that was playing in the intro, it's pretty much a banger, and it's Neffex, Neffex Rumors. Every time I play that song, that's why I used it for my intro for so long, because people just like loved it. But like it's a banger
at the time.
And yeah, you talk about upbeat tempos and stuff. So if that's one, I'll just play a quick clip so you know which one I'm talking about for like seconds. And it's copyright free.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit.
It's good stuff.
She wears short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her on.
Yeah, it's a good song. So, in case that was one that you were curious about, it's a thing. For whatever reason, my intro, I need to like refresh a bunch of stuff, but I had to make sure the internet was working, or else it would be pointless. Still have that song in your playlist? I'm telling you. It's a thing. How is Chainsaw, by the way? Sorry, we had an internet, well, the internet sucks in general, but we had like a real major internet issue earlier. I see you still do some streams. I got back on Twitch, started looking around a little bit. Nefx did like a strand of songs, like 100 songs in 100 days or something. It was crazy. Not everyone was great, but quality over quantity in that case. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I can no longer listen to these songs without thinking about you. Are you talking about Nefx? Yeah. I mean, I'm okay being attached to that. Because there's some good stuff in there. There's some. Now, if you said, like, every time I hear Barney, you know, clean up, everybody, everywhere, I think of HG. I'm okay with that. I want a higher standard. Put me on the right list, you know? Put me on the right list. All right, guys, let's talk about games for a second. Tell me the last game you played in this chat. So, like, just put the name of the last game you played in this chat, if you don't mind. We're going to do something here. The last game you played, put the title of it in the chat. Let's see where y'all are at in the gaming world. We need to know. We need to know what's up. It's been a minute. We need to know. Like, you out there playing Larry's Leisure Suit stuff? Or, like, what are we doing? Portal 2 co-op. Like that. Like that. I did that with Cripitizer. He did not like playing with me. He did not like that. I don't think we ever streamed that. Did we, Crip? I don't think we did. I think it was just horrible. You were like, what are you doing? I remember you saying that so much when we played that game. You just kept saying, what are you doing? It was wonderful. I'd probably be all right at it now. In fact, didn't we replay it years later? And you were like, oh, it's a lot better now. It was so bad. It was so bad. All right, so we had Portal 2 co-op. Warframe addiction. I feel like Dust Sarah was a big Warframe person too, I think. Ducky says Balloons TD6. What's that? Balloons TD. Hold on, I'm gonna guess this, and then he's gonna type it out, and it's gonna make me look like an idiot. But Balloons TD6. Balloons touchdown 6, which means there was 5 before. I'm wrong. I just know that. I'm just wrong. Tower defense. Oh, I wouldn't have got there. I think you know that. Elden Ring. I've not heard anybody playing that in a while. Elden Ring, says Disaster. And I'm sure Disaster has it on the worst setting. There's probably like Ultimate, and then there's one above that that's harder. That's like, you don't care about anything else in life besides suffering. And then Disaster clicks that and plays that mode twice. But she does it, and it's usually accomplished, so kudos to her. Disaster and Nat1 were streaming, it was a while ago, streaming Alien Isolation. That was really fun to watch because they had it on the whole, like, hard as ass setting. That's not a setting, by the way, hard as ass. Ass would usually be very soft if you think about it. That's actually a bad example. But anyway, yeah, that was a fun thing. I love this. I love this. Elden Ring. Puzzles and Survival. Oh, that's that phone game, right? You guys are doing like a whole community thing with that. PUBG Mobile? What? PUBG is mobile now? At least I know what that one is, Ducky? Supermarket Simulator. I do that when I just shop at Walmart. I wonder what that would be like. Do you like that? Does it get up here enough? Oh, Bishman, been replaying Neo 2 lately. I remember you used to tell me about that at work. Neo, all the time. All the time. And then I think you showed it to me once, or I played it once. I forget. Somehow or another, I saw that, and it was a nice surprise. Jackson says, emulated Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combo randomizer, but an actual game, I think, Coral Island. I've never heard of Coral Island. You're really into those randomizers, which they are excellent. It really brought that game even more back in the spotlight. Are those dots out of shame? For Nat1, puzzles and... It does kind of come across that way. Puzzles and survival. ... Oh, that's funny. Sarah says, I think for me it was Warframe, but I've been playing Stardew lately. Oh, I could see you enjoying Stardew. I could see you enjoying that. Yeah. Everybody's telling me, Balloons Tower Defense 6. So do you fight with balloons? Like, what is that? Or you have, like, balloon animals that you have to take care of while defending a tower? Or does a balloon animal have a tower? You know what I'm saying? Marie says, I legit just finished the main quest for That was at Stardew. Elden Ring only has one setting. I didn't know that. Out of all the games that I could have talked about how Disaster went for the hardest setting, I picked the game that doesn't have any settings for difficulty. Way to go, HG. That's cool. I've been slaying on PUBG Mobile lately. Lots of wins or dumb teammates. It's still a win. Make you cry. That's a good setting name, actually. I made it to NG +3, LOL. I don't know what that means. You guys gotta stop doing abbreviations. I don't know what they mean. These acronyms and abbreviations and... I don't know what... I made it to NG +3. Is that in Elden Ring? Is that, like, no good? +3? I played Ocarina and Majora's Mask Combo Randomizer earlier today. Man, you were on that. 100 hours in, you finished the main quest? Dang, Marie. Dang. Isolation was fun. I did a passive play on the highest difficulty. And you didn't kill a single human. I forgot about the human part. That was very enjoyable to watch. Very enjoyable. I think I tried to catch every stream you guys did. I got most of them. And then I missed the ending. I was working or something and I missed the ending. So pissed at myself on that. Marie, quick tip. Get galvanized mods from arbitrations. Don't faceplant like I did. That sounds rough. That sounds real rough, actually. They are dropping Neo 3 in February and the demo gave me Neo 2 withdrawals. Oh, wow. I didn't even know they were still making those. That's great, Bish. Pretty decent at Supermarket Simulator. By the way, I'm just late at reading these. You guys are not... There's not a lag in the thing or anything. You have monkeys and the different monkey towers pop the balloons. Oh. Damn those monkeys. Monkeying around, taking their sharp bananas and popping balloons. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Monkey defenses attack and pop different balloons, like ones made out of metal or mega blimps. Okay. So it removed the banana comment, and I was there. Friend of mine is helping me out as well, so I'm not fully face planting. Give it time. That's my method. Give it time. New game +3. Okay, that's when you start it over, and you get to keep your stuff, but it adds difficulty. 400 hours in Stardew Valley. That game's pretty chill, though, so... Flip the game twice, it goes up to 7. Oh, so you can actually restart it more than one time, and it adds to the difficulty each time? Up to 7? I didn't know this stuff. I didn't know this. This is, that's actually kind of intriguing. I'll never be that person. I'll never be that person. Hence probably why I don't know. So it's good that you told me, so I know what to never do. Appreciate that. That's crazy. What's my favorite game at the moment? Oh, I wasn't ready. Twitch is buffering, it starts in Timon's voice. Yeah. My favorite game currently. Huh. That's a good question. Well, my kids are starting to get to that age where I can kind of game with them a little bit and they get it. They love Mario Odyssey, by the way. And they're actually getting pretty freaking good at it. Not so much right now, but the last game I played that was very enjoyable, surprisingly, and I picked it up a few times, was... You're gonna laugh at me. Super Mario Golf. The one on the Switch. Because the golf style is not like your typical golf, and it was one of those games you could pick up, set down, play, do whatever, and I was doing story mode, and you like use your Mii and do all this stuff. It was cool. It's not the answer I wanted to give, though. I still actually on Nintendo eShop right now, and I don't recommend it because on the Switch it's pretty garbage visually, but Hogwarts Legacy I picked up for like $10 on the Switch because I wanted my kids to be able to just roam around Hogwarts because they love Harry Potter. But I had to play through the intro for them to be able to do that. And it was a reminder at how good that game is and how much I like it. The Switch version is just rough graphically. Like hair, every character should have just been bald. Look better. Now is the best time to play Elden Ring. The metagamers moved on and it's quite enjoyable now. I can understand that. I can understand that. Gotta be emulated Twilight Princess with all those crashes, right? Ooh, I remember. Remember the water? Oof. Luckily, I have that on the Wii U now. I don't have to emulate it. I admit I do want to get back into Elden Ring because I've been listening to the soundtrack and it still slaps. I could never do Elden Ring. I don't mean like the difficulty, just Dark Souls and I don't get along for a few reasons. Obviously, the difficulty is a factor, but it's the style of Dark Souls. Everything's just, and Elden Ring was better. That's why that one was okay. But like Dark Souls was just gray and mundane, and I get it. Like nothing wrong with that. It wasn't a fit for me. I was like depressed playing it. Barbie Dreamhouse? No, that was the one before. Is that a game? Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm so glad you said that. I can't wait for the day I have the Nintendo Switch hooked back up to stream with, because my kids have a game and I don't know the name of it, but I've played it and it is so garbage. And all you are is a horse that wanders around the world, which is not a great world, and like everything is bad. Everything. All right? You need to pick up a guy that's over in the corner and he has like a cart that you hook up to. It hooks up, you don't even see it happen, which is fine. But the guy's still standing there, and then a new guy's in the cart, but the guy that wants the ride is still standing there. And then, like, you know, when you play Skyrim or whatever, you go up a mountain with a horse, the horse body goes like this. Not in this game. Just everything. The horse is just, for the most part, flat. It's so bad. But the music, there's like some bullshit music that's with this that loops, and it's wonderful. It's just, the world's problems go away. And that's the only reason you could play this game, because the music gets in your head and you're just like, I'm a horse. I'm a freaking horse, and it's fine. And that's where you're at mentally when you play this game. You're just like, I'm a horse. And that's fine. You're the shittiest horse you could ever imagine, but you're fine with it. Turn off the music, you're in trouble. I can't wait to play that game for you guys. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy is an amazing game. I'd play Barbie Dreamhouse. I'd give it a go. We'll do our own little, what they call at GDQ, awful block, where you just pick like a set of bad games and you play them. And it's not that they're like broken and you can't play them. They're just bad. We'll do the horse game. We'll do Barbie Dreamhouse if that's a game. Okay, I just started reading Disaster's comment here. Elden Ring is not hard. I've immediately removed everything else you have to say after that because I just don't believe that. And you could replace Elden Ring in that comment with any game. And I just wouldn't believe you because you play them all on hard. And you do the most ridiculous settings. And I don't know why you hate yourself that much. Teaches you patience. Let me tell you, I bet it does. I'm happy for you. You got to approach it like a 1980s arcade boss and look for patterns and weakness. Well, thank God you don't have to put coins in it because you'd be broke. It's a great game. Highly recommend it. Even 25. I would even play with you. See, I've played Elden Ring with Nat 1. Mind you, we shared a controller. Didn't go well. Didn't go well. First stream of emulated Twilight Princess in this channel. Yeah, Brandon. I forgot about that. Brandon. There was a time in our in this channel, in this community, somebody had the name Link of Courage, and the other person's name was Courage of Link. That was a horrible time as a streamer for me, because I never knew who I was freaking talking to. And they'd come in the channel all the time, which was great. But like, I didn't know what we talked about last because I didn't know which one they were. And I'd say stuff and they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'd be like, oh, just kidding, blah, blah, blah. It was horrible. Then they changed their names and it was great. Hogwarts was done very well. I've heard there's a second one coming out. And I've heard that because Hogwarts Legacy was such a good, well done thing, that the Lord of the Rings is talking about a Middle-earth concept also, just like Hogwarts Legacy. I would be super down with that. And soon we are going to talk about the Zelda movie because, like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not saying like it's going to be bad. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Silent Hill, Sarah says. Scary game alert, but I like it. Silent Hill. I've never played that one. I don't think I've ever played that one. I don't mind scary games, horror games. I just have to be in the right mood for them. And it's not like a I'm too afraid to play mood. It's just like, I don't know. I just have to be in the right mood. Sonic 06? Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Me and I don't remember who I played it with. I think I played with a few people actually. Played Sonic 06, played the game through, didn't think much of it. There was a couple hard levels with silver with pool balls. Yeah, it's that dumb. That were tricky, and then the killer elf came in and was just like, how you do it? And he's an ass, so whatever. But that game apparently was very broken, and when I looked back at it, I was like, oh, yeah, it is. But I did play through it once, and I enjoyed it. Sonic 06. Yay! OG PS1 version of Silent Hill still scares the basis but Jesus out of me. All right, so we need a school lesson, everybody. So pay attention. It's about to happen. It's about to get real up in here. When you are afraid, according to according to Disaster. Sorry, the D threw me. You have different levels of being scared. You have the bottom area that is oh, you scared the crap out of me. So you've lost crap. All right, crap has come out. That's level 1. Level 2, which I think is worse than crap, you've scared the piss out of somebody. Okay, now they've urinated. All right, so you've had crap, and then you have urine. And then there's apparently a level above that where, and I'm going to quote this, somebody has scared the basis bejesus out of you. Now, I don't know what part of the body that would be or where that would come from. Besides the fact that in a general stance, it's probably near the basis of something, which... when you're sitting, the basis, that kind of makes sense, urine, crap. And then the bejesus. So there's your class lesson for the day and the 3 tiers of how to be scared on a different level, in a different way. And if you find out what the bejesus would be, put it in the Discord and we can find out what that would be that comes out of you. So that when it happens to you, you're not as afraid and you at least know, oh, I'm at the level of scared the basis of bejesus out of me. So there you go. Want to see you try Nioh 2, because if you thought Dark Souls was hard, then that's a no. That's a no. I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna turn that one down. Had a streamer who confused me and a different person named Nye for months. I get it. I get it until he started asking questions about something I didn't do. Yeah, because for a while he thought he had it figured and he did not. If they do that, I will stream the entire thing in Gollum's voice. Disaster does do a good Gollum's voice. The whole like, oh my precious, but better obviously. I think it was Courage of Link account. You were main Twitch account login credentials like basic account email. Like Courage. Wait, Jackson, you just had like a moment of explanation for me that I never knew until this moment. You're saying that you lost your Brandon username info, so you based it off of Link of Courage's name and made Courage of Link because you couldn't be creative enough, from what you're saying, to do anything else. So you intentionally confused the hell out of me for many streams. You are definitely from Ohio. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying good, bad. I'm just saying you're definitely from Ohio. And I'm leaving it at that. I'm just leaving it at that. Disaster, when are we going to see some streams from you? Maybe not the Gollum voice yet, but like the streams. Wait, Mega Smash. How's he doing? How's his baby? Sorry, talking about Sonic made me think of that. That's fair. Sonic and Mega Smash go hand in hand. I actually just talked to him the other day a little bit. He has a second baby on the way. Mega Smash 3.0, because the 2.0 would be the first baby. 3.0. Yeah. So, if any of you have connections with Mega Smash on a social media level, congratulate him. And I believe it's a girl. His first one was a boy, and now it's going to be a girl. And I want to say it's just a few months away now. Crazy stuff. But he's still the same Mega. He wanted to do something with my computer the other day, and I was like, what? It was fine. It wasn't actually bad, but Mega Smash. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Mega Smash, when I put this shed together and remodeled it and all that stuff and had to bring out my games to it and everything, I found a loose disc in a game case for Mafia 2 or something that I remember in the very original Man Cave. I yelled at Mega Smash for not putting the freaking game back where it goes. I found it. Still in the wrong case, loosey-goosey, floating around. Oh, I'm gonna have some words for him soon. First 2 levels are physical ailments of being scared, and the third is the soul. Hey, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. That's got some logic to it. So all you... Okay. So in Discord, then, all we need is that scene from Harry Potter where his soul comes out of him when the Death Eater or whatever is pulling it out of... I almost said Jack the Ripper. Sirius Black. Right? That's his name? Sirius Black. We need a picture of that. That is the 3rd level of scared. The basis of bejesus coming out of you. There you go. We've solved it. I didn't think we'd get there that quick, but we did. We did. So does this stream mean the return of the streams? Okay, so I'm going to be super transparent for like 10 seconds with you. I'd like to do it more because the internet is holding up. I'll have to get some games downloaded, which could be a whole nother battle in its own. But yeah, I don't, as far as a set schedule or anything, no. But here's what makes it doable. You're all here. All right. I don't have a small enough heart or a hard enough heart to look at the fact that all of you are popping back in this community to say hello, and then I'm sitting here being like, well, I'm not even gonna try to figure it out and how to stream more. Like, no, okay, the internet's doing it's doing its thing. It's here. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try. Even if it's once a month, that's better than what we had, right? Jackson, we're not on talking terms now that I've read that chat. Purposely confuse you on purpose. Mentioned that the Courage Link account N4, I think it was just been so long you forgot why. You probably did. I probably blacked it out. Didn't want to think about it. I have no idea what's going on, but I heard the glorious Sirius Black and was summoned. Yeah. So, long story short, that's a 3rd level of being scared, is just like when he loses his soul to the Death Eaters or whatever. This is so great. I'm actually talking about something I know a little something about. That's not always a thing. Check Discord real quick. Oh boy. Is it Sirius? Black? I always want to say Sirius Jack. Oh, you guys got a few things going on in here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's Harry, but yeah. See, Harry's soul didn't come out of him. Oh, you might have a point here. So in the Discord, it's a picture of Harry with a Death Eater, and Harry's soul, like if you remember the movie, there's like a glowing ball that comes out of Sirius Black. See my hesitation. The little like glowing ball comes out, which is supposed to be like his soul or whatever. Harry in this Discord thing, his soul hasn't come out, but the inner fog of the body or whatever the hell I'm talking about is coming out, which would be the basis of bejesus being scared out of him. Now, when the soul comes out, that's probably the bejesus, but the basis of bejesus is probably true in that Discord photo because it's the basis, not the actual bejesus. So maybe there's a 4th level of being scared. I was gonna say afraid. That would be the actual bejesus. So you had the basis of bejesus at level 3 after Pooh and P. Pooh, P, basis, bejesus. We've solved it all. You guys don't... I don't even need to finish a stream at this point. We've done it. We've done it. It's a Dementor? Wait, what's a Death Eater? Isn't that the same thing? Wait, no, hold on. What's a Death Eater? Oh, isn't that like the guys that like warp into black or whatever?